This is Thursday. This is the 12th of September. This is Level Up with Louie, stream of adventure in the shop stream. Level Up with Louie, sponsored by LittlEmpire.com. Little Empire, if you want to buy a replica dice tower based on a dice tower found in a Roman treasure hoard on the edges of was once Germania, the edge of the Roman Empire. A treasure hoard was found. Inside that treasure hoard was this dice tower made out of bronze. Simply incredible to know that people. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the calculator. Calculator. That's a real thing. I'm going to keep that down here on the taskbar by right-clicking and pin to taskbar. The calculator says 2024 minus 350 equals 1,600 years ago. 1,600 years ago, we had dice towers. We had dice games. In fact, gaming has been part of our human existence for thousands and thousands of years. I need to tell you that gaming, games, and playing are very important to the human condition. We as human beings have been essentially the same for the last 100,000 years, like as far as our physiology and our mental capabilities. In the last 10 to 12,000 years, we have been a civilization of humans. And then in the last 5,000, we have ramped that S up. We are now the dominant life form on this planet. And one of the reasons we are that dominant life form, and one of the reasons we have such a prodigious, well-constructed, and healthy civilization is because of games. Playing games, making games, being games, just general gaming. Whether it be sports games, tabletop games, or casual card games and dice games, we have been at it for as long as we can remember. Our collective memory, stretching back through the aeons, leads us here. And it's through games and those sort of mental entertainments that we have trained ourselves to see the future, to prepare for coming circumstances, to manipulate the world around us in our favor. Games and gaming, sports games, trying to see who's the toughest and the strongest in a tribe without killing members of that tribe or another tribe. Kudos to us. What a great idea to come up with sports games instead of just murder games. We're figuring that out still. What a great idea for us to come up with tabletop war games to simulate battles so we could win them better. Even though, yes, of course, that's led to horrible destructions as well as uplifting achievements. Gaming, casual games, poker, dice, cards, cribbage. Those have been with us for a long time too. And all these games are play, interacting with the world around us with a letting go of critical thinking, a letting go of predefined modes of operation, and playing in a world that's a little bit different than ours. We simulate our world through games. We interact with our world through games. We share and grow bonds with other human beings through games. And here I am, professional gamey gamer, hanging out with you, wonderful people. Welcome, Jillian. Welcome all, and welcome to our lurkers. Let's give a growl out to all the wonderful lurkers out there in the cyberspace. It's you, me, and baby makes three. That's right, friends. I'm pregnant. And I might have a baby soon. What's it going to look like? I don't know. I don't even have a womb. Shout out to Allie. She just had a baby. Allie and Grayson, big up on you guys. You had a tiny baby. To all my friends who have children and babies, play games, interact, enjoy, stimulate, experience. Break your own brain to only reconstruct it to make more beautiful game. That's what we do here at Level Up with Louie. We hang out for the next 3 hours-ish. Some of you are at home working, taking care of the kids, looking around, wondering what you have to do. I'm here to encourage you to do those things you need to do and encourage you to be okay with yourself. You should be. You are who you have. The bottom, the growth, the beginning starts with you, and I like you. I like you, and I think you're pretty cool. Thanks for showing up today. We're going to jump into a couple things here. Let me give you a little rundown of how it goes here. We have a theme song where I walk around the shop, make sure all the things are going well. We have a laser where we cut things. We have a laser called Lightning Bolt today. Fireball is sitting there looking beautiful. But I have some things to finish up on Fireball before that little bad boy is up and running again. And we have some design work we're doing. I'm working on a sign to go with my dungeon sign that says Dragons. If you don't know this, Dungeons and Dragons was created 50 years ago. It was a little before that, but 50-year anniversary of Dungeons and Dragons this year, and a 50-year anniversary for me. 50 years I've been on this planet with you. I like it. Thanks for being here. You crazy cats make it all worth it. Speaking of crazy cats, one of my favorite crazy cats is Michael Brommery, Akamizu, and they wrote this theme song that goes a little something like this. Boo boom! This is Level Up with Louie. We are hanging out in the multiverse, in the cyberverse, in the Matrix together. We're going to get different types of music going on in the background as I work on some designs and cut on this laser cutter. This is episode 22, I believe. 22 times we've been here hanging out. And gosh darn it, every time feels like a fresh new adventure. When you're out there in the wasteland... When you're out there in the wasteland and you need a refreshment, stop by Pickle Pete's Pickled Peppers. Pickle Pete's Pickled Peppers, where you can get a little taste of the old world. The old world where we had farms. We only have gardens now out here in the wasteland. Everybody has their own Smictory garden, much like a victory garden, but you got a little bit of attitude because you have to spend half your day farming your own food. Imagine half your day just getting food so you can survive. What happened to our hunter-gatherer lifestyle, huh? Those were the days. Huntering, gathering, traveling the world as a tribe of 20 to 150 people across the great, vast lands of our small world. Seeing the sights, telling stories, passing down memories. Like one day these memories will be passed down and uploaded into our artificially intelligent overlords. Here's to you, overlords. Give me a growl out when you can, overlords. Let me know in the future that you're thinking of me. We've been working on this dragon sign. I will tell you, I'm a little perplexed about how I'm going to finish some parts of this, how I'm going to make it happen. But if I could get a cut today, that would be simply incredible. In the shop here, you see my full setup. The shop looks much, much bigger in this picture than it actually is. This shop is 2 by 3 feet large. And what I do is I shrink myself down before I show up here. Pickled Pete, piping hot peppers. Pickled Pete's. When you need a little zang in your life, Pickled Pete's Pickled Peppers. What type of peppers are they? We never know. That's the thing about Pickled Pete. The guy's a little crazy, and he's going to give you everything from a delicious bell pepper to a habanero. And you just have to show up and get what you get. Pickled Pete. Before this, he was Mushroom Marvin. And so I think that probably messed up his world a little bit. He was pretty much harvesting all different types of mushrooms, from the basic edible white mushrooms to the full psilocybin and deadly nightshade mushrooms. Mushroom Marvin, now that was a guy that we were a little unsure about. Pickled Pete, though. Pickled Pete's got your back. Pickled Pete, Pickled Peppers out here in the wasteland. You need a zing in your ting and a bloink in your stoink. Pickled Pete is the man for you. I don't know what sort of genres you guys are going to want music-wise today, but I got to tell you, I'm feeling a little bit like I got to get my roller skates on and get on down to that dance floor, because we about to get funky. Well, good people out there in the wasteland.
Into the wasteland.
We are here at Level Up with Louie's stream of adventure in the shop streaming. Good people, glad you're here with me. Get up, do some of those things you need to do. Just move around a little bit. Stretch those arms, dance to the funky disco beats. Even though we're going to mix up the genre here, I am going to try yacht rock. Let's see where that gets us. I'm always looking for that perfect tiki lounge music vibe. Wish I could find it for you 100, but I'm not quite there yet. Let's see if yacht rock gives us any of those nautical magics. That's it. Yeah, it's Louie's head. Louie's head right here. Whoa. Look out, everybody. Sorry about the scare, but it is getting to be that spooky time of year. My favorite holiday is, of course, Halloween. Look at me. Why do I dress like it's Halloween? I look so absurd. I look so obscene. And then my second favorite has to be the Christmas time, but those all flow together in a magical fall to winter rush of excitement that I'm here for. I like me some holidays. I like when the world dresses up and the music changes and the vibe changes a little bit. Well done, Robert. Well done. Another paragraph. Thank you. That's what you need to do, man. You are so good at writing and creating. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up. I know sometimes it's tough to sit down and figure out how to get that next part done, but you have done it in the past and you're going to do it in the future. You know how the work is done. Here I am, motivating you, cheering you on, man. Cheering you all on to get that S done. Let's head on over to the yacht.
Into the wasteland.
You might find yourself out there in the wasteland wondering, how do I get across this large body of water that has grotesquely appeared near this Antarctic peninsula? The Antarctic, where penguins fly free or just waddle up next to me. Penguins. And there in the distance, out there in the wasteland, you see, anchored to a small rickety pier, some sort of yacht from yesteryear. You walk down that pier, boards snapping and cracking along the way as you carry your heavy igloo cooler full of light beer. You step onto that rickety yacht from that clickety dock, and you notice there's a radio there. You click it on, and here is your song.
When I'm knocking on the door, just like I always did, there's a dog fast asleep out here. She's watching me change without you. More than real, it's true. Doors and breaches close behind you. What am I to do? Words and pictures change without you. More than real, it's true. Doors and breaches close behind you. What am I to do? 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 What am I Say it loud as you can if you would. Make it easy, make me strong, make me whole. I've been waiting so long. She's still in my mind. She's right there in front of my eyes. She never go away, knowing she's here to stay. Makes me think that life is quite okay. So take it easy, make it good. Say it loud as you can if you would. Make it easy, make me strong. We still have us, still have us. She's still in my mind. She's right there in front of my eyes. She'll never go away, knowing she's here to stay. Makes me think that life is quite alright. So take it easy, make it good. Say it loud as you can if you would. Take it easy, make it good. Say it loud as you can if you would. Take it
Hey, good people out there in the multiverse, cyberverse, matrix, wasteland.
Down into the wasteland.
We are rocking and rolling here at Level Up with Louie today. We just cut some goblins. We cut some goblins. And those goblins are in bags. You just witnessed the first time of me achieving a goal. Something that I've wanted to do for a little while now. And that is go directly from the bed of the laser to bagged items. Instead of putting them in the trays. Obviously, these guys are mimics. They need to be glued together. But the goblins can go directly from the laser to a bag. And for a while now, I have wanted to do that. These goblins are going to cut you. The goblins are going to cut you. The goblins are going to cut you tonight. There is a goblin in here I named Simascar. The goblin has a scar over its face and 2 scimitar weapons. Simascar. I thought that was a unique name. I've named every goblin in here, and I'm working on stats for them. So they each have their own individual, I give them usually a class feature from Dungeons and Dragons, each one, and adjust some of their stats and hit points a little bit, what weapons they have. So I want people to download for free a complete stat sheet and small gaming module to go with these goblins. First time, goblins directly from the laser to a bag. So much easier than putting them in tins and transporting them and double checking them later and counting them out. 1 hit point shared among all the goblins. This is how it's done. 1 hit wonders. You hit one, they all go down. They're like a Deca, Tomax, and Zaymot. 10 times Tomax and Zaymot, if you catch my G.I. Joe shout out there. And one thing I do have them, I have some lair actions going on. There's a little chef guy. If he's near the fire pit, he can heal up other characters who are around there. I also have a small spellcaster in there, and I have a treasure chest. And what I'm going to have it be, whenever a goblin is next to within a square of that treasure chest, they can grab a random item that's in there and throw it into combat or throw it out. A live chicken, a dead chicken, a wrench, some fire, maybe a potion is in there, and it's just random for the goblins. I also wanted to stat these goblins up, so if somebody wanted to play a band of goblins, you could pick up these little guys and have some stats and names and story about this little band of goblins. And then eventually there'll be a movie made about it, of course, called Band of Goblins, or something like that. Yeah, Robert, this is in your zone, man. This is it. This is making games, making toys. I try to explain to people what I do for a living now, and I've come down to, I say something like, do you know Dungeons and Dragons? And they go, yeah. I say, I make accessories for D&D, dice towers and stuff, but I think I think I'm going for just, what do you do? Oh, I make toys and games. And that pretty much sums it up in people's minds. They get it. They know what's going on. Everybody buys and loves toys and games. At least I think all the sane people do. All the cool people do. That's all of you. All right, we got a couple of genres we can choose from. Usually the last hour is a little bit of lo-fi, a little bit of just getting into it. I have wanted to, the spooky channel would be great if they brought back a little bit of like moving beats in the spooky channel. I wish they had spooky beats going on. We got chill bass. Chiptune was fun. I liked when we went there for a moment. Trance. Ooh, Robert, you are a facilitator of life lessons in imagination. What? Ooh, that's a fun one. That's great. That's enough to burn onto a badge, man. Get that badge made. I hope it's some convention you've gone to. That's been written on there or under your bio in the convention. When are we going to go to a convention together and do a round table about making toys and games and facilitating life lessons in imagination? I bet you somebody would bring us in. We could make that happen next year. AwesomeCon or Balticon or something. Let's get on that. You and I, a couple other friends, make a panel. Get on that panel and have a great time. And then we get free tickets to the rest of the event. That's what I'm saying. You probably know how to do that a little more than I do. You've been down those roads before. All right, we're not going to go for Love Bug here. Let's head on over to Lo-Fi, friends. Let's head on over to Lo-Fi. Yeah, exactly. Garbanzo Gen Con years ago. Yeah, this is the vibe. We can do it. I think we would have a lot to offer newer game developers and toy makers, and from board games to role-playing games, from the business side and what it takes to the art side and what it makes. Let's cut some skulls. When you're out there in the wasteland, collect up those skulls and leather hides, turn them in town for a surprise. You too can grab from the random treasure chest of life, but you gotta have the skulls and the leather hides to pay that price.
I saw it when I walk, boy.
Here we are, friends. Oh, Kara, I have not. Hello, welcome back, everybody. This is Level Up with Louie. You can hear the lightning bolt laser in the background cutting tiny little skulls. Kara, we'll get right back to that question. Great question. Cutting tiny little skulls. This is how I have to do the skulls in quarters, because if I just put all the skulls on the board, it overloads it, and the eyes end up not matching the skulls at some point in the board. So I've learned to do it in quarters. Takes just a little bit more time. I lifted the board off earlier, so I had to take all the skulls off, put them back on. But the idea here is cut all these skulls and bag them straight from the laser. It was so nice to put warm, fresh goblins directly into bags. And that's a saying that when I was 10 years old in the backyard playing with G.I. Joe figures, I knew that one day I would be saying for real. And here we are, friends, saying it for real. Pardon me. I need a cough button. All right, Karen. I have not seen the new Batman with the wild blocky logo. Let me pull this up. All right. And a hammer? And his matching hammer. And hammer. All right. I see. Oh, I see something. I see. All right. Batman with a hammer. Images. Let's go there. The Batman. No. Batman. I'm going to have to look deeper into this. I'm not quite seeing the hammer. Yeah. All right. I see. Now, is this the comic? Batman comic with the hammer. All right. Let me see. I saw something like that here. All right. Let's see. We're diving into Reddit. Ooh. Oh, I see. Wow. All right. That's a fun blocky hammer-like logo. Okay. All right. Well, I like it. The images I'm seeing right here aren't bad. Why not? Like, this is part of what we need to do as artists and creatives. You're going to take lore and legends of the past and make some new art with it. I'm liking this art style. I like that logo. It's different. It's not the same, no, but it doesn't offend me. It's intriguing. This black and white sketch here, I wish somehow I could show you what I see. No, exactly. I don't understand why people are getting so upset. There's plenty of Batman around for everybody. If you like the old classic Batman, don't worry. They're probably going to make some new old classic Batman for you. Or I'm sure there's issues and graphic novels you haven't read, media you haven't touched with Batman you could get into. This new Batman is for some new people, or maybe just some lovers of Batman who want a little different taste in that Batman stew. I'm all for it. I don't know why they're upset either. That's just, honestly, like, get over it, people. I know you want to taste the classics. I wish I could have a McRib and a McDLT, but I have to be satisfied for whatever they're serving now at McDonald's. If I don't like it, I can go somewhere else. I want my monkey rib, monkey rib, monkey rib. I want my monkey rib, monkey rib, monkey rib. Yes, I want my monkey rib, friends. I want my monkey rib. Hey, who's to say what I'm going to get, though? No, the McRib was great. It was a ridiculous, salty, caloric mess. But it was my delicious, salty, caloric mess. Now, I have the fillet of fish. and a cheeseburger to solve that tasty problem when I need it. But today, I'm right after this stream, I'm heading out to run errands before a little bit of gaming tonight. I have a D&D game with somebody you've seen in the chat. Button Pusher is my dungeon master, and I did have that tattooed on my body. I've been playing some D&D tonight with a group I've been playing D&D with for the last 6 years. We get together, we're the cool kids, and every once in a while, the last couple of years, we've had a cool kids con where the 6 of us get together and play some Dungeons and Dragons live, face to face, as opposed to online all the time. And let me tell you, it's an adventure. We're going to do like a couple more minutes of music. I'm going to cut a few more skulls. As you see this Dungeons and Dragons sign, let me zoom out a little. This Dungeons and Dragons sign is coming along. I'm not sure about the colors. I'm not sure about the spacing or the sign or the use of the ampersand, but it's close. But I am thinking about attaching it to another board and selling it as a sign. Like, I think people might be into that. Today, when I'm heading out to run errands, here's what I'm going to do. I want to make a phone call to this little liquor store on the corner, 450 and West Street in Annapolis. Right, it has a yellow roof, red building. It has been there since the dawn of time. I'm going to call up and order a Reuben because they make a great Reuben on rye. I recommend the Reuben on rye. It's a fine price. It's handmade. It's great. I mean, they're pulling bread out of the bag and stag fees out of the hag. And we're over here just enjoying a little spookiness. Let's have the last moments of this stream together get spooky. I am cutting skulls after all, and I should be cutting a little Halloween bag of treats too. I'll get to it, but until then, enjoy this spooky ambiance. Well, friends, after those Cthulhian gods whispered into our brains, let's give a shout out to all the elder gods. Man, without those elder gods, would we even be here? You want to know what dark matter is? You want to know what dark energy is? Do you want to know why the gravitational constant is what it is? Thank the elder gods. That's right. They're the ones who set everything in motion because they wanted it to be. Always good to hang out with you, friends. We're starting to wrap up this level up with Louis. That laser is lasering, making another sheet of skulls. We got this dragon we are working on, and every day it's getting a little bit closer, but you know me. Growl out to me. It takes a little bit of time sometimes to get everything done. This has been Level Up with Louis, a stream of adventure. And I know all of you out there in the wasteland
Into the wasteland.
have been doing good. Jillian, nice working with you today. Thank you for being here. Look forward to seeing you hopefully in North Carolina. Kara, possibly too. Robert, I'll see you on the flip side. Button pushers, see you tonight. You are all worthy people. You deserve good. You deserve love. I love you. And you deserve positive things for you and the people around you. But it's also up to you to make those positive things happen. Be good to yourself. Be good to other people. Don't forget to like yourself and subscribe to Having Integrity. Your choice, your emotions, your actions set the atoms of the universe into motion. It's not butterfly wings, my friends. It is you that make the magic. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to be down at the Maryland Renaissance Festival. I'll see you on the flip side.